Today I just filmed a foundation or summer foundation routine. This is with a liquid form of foundation. I will also be doing one with a powder foundation, so stay tuned for that. By the way, this is a talk through video. This is not going to be a voiceover. I wanted to actually kind of get in depth of me explaining it, so this video is going to be a little bit longer than my other tutorials that are voiceovers, because like I said, I'm talking, and when I feel like I'm talking during a tutorial, kind of like I'm doing now, I talk a little bit more. I tend to talk a little bit more than in voiceover. So anyways, this is the look, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm not doing the eyes or the lips or anything like that. I will write everything I'm wearing down below in the bottom bar so you guys can know. So if you want to see how I got this look, then keep on watching. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start with my Revlon Photo Ready BB cream. This is really good. It's just a light coverage foundation, so actually this is actually pretty full coverage, but I'm going to put it on the back of my hand a little bit, or you could use your fingers for it. With it, I'm going to be using a beauty blender because that's just how personally I like to apply it. By the way, mine is really messed up because I don't know, the Soho ones, they're good, but they don't last very long at all. But it's okay because they're only $8, so I literally use it till I can't use it anymore. The good thing about a BB cream is, by the way, this one's pretty thick, if you can see, and it looks like a lot that I'm using, but it's just what I like to do. And I'm just gonna take the sponge, dip it in there, and just go ahead and start to pat it on my face. Now, like I was saying, the good thing about a BB cream is it's really light, but it also has really good benefits to your skin, and it's not going to, you know, feel cakey during the summer, which you don't want. I've already worn this outside when it's pretty warm, and it works really, really well. Okay, so now I'm actually going to use, these are the new limited edition Real Technique brushes. They're the Duo Fiber collection, and they're so pretty. I love her brushes. I'm going to take this Duo Fiber brush from the Real Techniques limited edition brush set, and this one is just the Duo Fiber face brush, and it just looks like this, and it's just really big and fluffy. And with the BB cream that I just put on, I'm literally just going to kind of swirl into my skin and just make sure that there are no harsh lines or, you know, really anything. With a beauty blender or a sponge type of application, you really shouldn't get anything like that, but just in case, I just like to kind of go over it to make sure it's all blended out. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is concealer. You don't have to do concealer, you can totally skip it in the summer. Personally, I mean, I'm not just going to totally skip out on everything because it's summer, but I do make it lighter, like I said. But I am going to be using the Instant Age Rewind concealer from Maybelline. And I'm just going to twist that up, put it under my eyes, and basically use it as a highlighter too, like I normally would with my foundation. So under the eyes in a triangle motion, on the bridge of the nose, a little up on the forehead just to highlight, down the cupid's bow, and on the chin. And once again, I'm just blending this out with the Beauty Blender, or the knockoff one at least. Okay, so now I'm just going to, one of the most important things I feel like that you need to do is set underneath the eyes, which I'm going to use the Bare Minerals, sorry, my camera guy is telling me how many minutes I have left till the camera shuts off. I'm going to be using the Bare Minerals Mineral Veil with a Real Techniques, what is this one called? It's a setting brush. I'm really funny about underneath my eyes, so I like to make sure right before I put the setting powder on, I go underneath my eyes with the Beauty Blender again, take that brush, it's going to look like a lot, and just kind of set it underneath my eyes. So now we are going to set the rest of our face. Once again, in the summer, I mean, this is an optional thing as well, but especially for some reason with this BB cream, if you don't set it, I find it looks, at least to me, a little weird to not set it. I mean, you can just set the center of your face. I'm just going to go ahead and set my whole face. Personal preference, but in the summer you definitely want to make sure that you at least set a little bit. So I'm going to be using the Rimmel Stay Matte and my e.l.f. what do you call this thing? The powder brush. Now, this is how I always do it. I start basically at my ear, I kind of go down with the powder and I go up. And also I dab. I do not swirl. Oh my gosh, people that swirl drive me insane. All it does is move your foundation, and basically you defeated the whole purpose of even putting a foundation on. So I just like to dab around the outer points of my face. Now the reason why I do the outer part first, I know most people are worried about the center, but the reason why I dab around the outer part of my face is because I find when I do contouring or bronzing or blush or anything like that, if you do not have enough powder there, your foundation will completely look splotchy, and I have hair on my face. Your foundation will look splotchy where you apply your contour or your powder or your bronzer if you don't powder enough. And that's another reason why I always am so funny about powdering, is because if you don't do it enough and then you try to put a bronzer or a blush or a contour on and you don't have a powder in between and you're rubbing at your face to put the contour on or the blush or the bronzer or anything like that, it's going to move your foundation and you're going to look like a splotchy mess. Okay, so now that I have the powder all around my face, I am now going to go ahead and do my brows, because that's just the next step in what I do, and then I'm going to come back and show you guys how to do contouring and bronzing and blush and highlight for summer. So just stay tuned for that, but I always have to do my brows first. So okay, so I'm back with a full face of makeup. Actually, I didn't think I was going to finish the rest of that off. I thought I was just going to do my eyebrows, but I just decided to go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup. So next in the face routine is bronzer. I'm going to be using the Gemma Kid Showstopper Water Resistant Bronzer. Doesn't matter if it's water resistant, this one just happens to be, so yeah. And I'm going to be taking that with my EcoTools bronzer brush, big huge brush. So I'm just basically going to dip that in, you know, don't get too much. I know it probably looked like I just did, but whatever. Okay, I like to keep this on the outer part of my face. So I start with my forehead, and I literally just kind of bronze my forehead. I start by kind of sweeping it across the top of my forehead and then kind of down the temples to kind of slim my temples down. And then I grab a little bit more and I take it along the face. Kind of like where I would contour, but maybe, you know, like I don't know, basically pretty much the exact same spot of where you would contour. Some people like to bronze a little bit above where they would contour. It's really up to you. Basically, you're just bronzing your face, making your face look a little bit more tan. And then the last step is I like to take it underneath the neck. Sorry if you can hear the dog, it's time for dinner. Anyways, take it underneath the neck and just blend it out down there to kind of give your neck, once again, a bronzy feel. So that's pretty much it for the bronzer. Bronzer is really, really simple, quick, fast, and easy. Next up is contouring. I'm just going to use MAC's Blunt Powder and a Sonia Kashuk. What is this? I think this is their contouring brush. Anyways, basically, like right at the top of my cheekbones or at the top of my ear where it starts, I like to go down to kind of do this to your face shape, not based on mine, but this is where I do it. I kind of like to take this down in a straight line. It's going to look very harsh at first, but I am going to blend it out, and what I use to blend it out is just this Silk Pro Baby Dome brush. It's a C180 from Royal Crown Brush, or Crown Brush. I dip it in the powder lightly, tap it off, even kind of tap it off either on the back of my hand or something, and I just kind of start from the back of the ear and blend this out and up. This is just going to give your face a little bit of dimension so your face doesn't look so flat and like one color, and that's what really pretty much blush, contour, and bronzing does. So there's that. If it looks a little harsh to you or you just feel like it's too much, go ahead and take your powder brush and just my dog is definitely crying now. Take your powder brush and just kind of, you know, blend it out. I just kind of tap over it, kind of blend it down, and that'll just kind of even it out. If you need to get even more powder on the brush or colored powder or something, go ahead and do that. Next up is blush, and I'm just going to take this e.l.f. blush in, what is this one in? Tickled Pink. It's just a very light pinky blush. I really like light pink blushes for the summer, so I'm going to take this one, and I'm going to take this on, once again, the Duo Fiber Contour Brush. This one is the Real Techniques from their new, you know, what do you call it? Their limited edition brush line. And I'm just going to take this and blend this on my cheeks as a blush. So what I do is I just kind of like to do it right above the bronzer, and I'll take it from like up here, like higher up on my cheeks, and blend it down to my apples. And the last step, which is one of my personal favorites and one of the most, I feel, needed steps in your routine, is a highlighter. I'm using MAC Soft in general, especially when you're a little bit tanner. This highlighter is going to give you a really nice bronzy glow, because this is a little bit more of a bronzy highlighter. So I just kind of take that on a Sigma E40 brush, and this is how I see it. When people put it all the way down their nose, I feel it's too much shimmer. It looks weird. It looks too much. I used to do it myself. I'm not trying to say anything bad about anybody that does that. If that's how you do it, that's fine. I just find it looks a lot better if you just kind of take it right on the tip of your nose, literally. And another thing I feel like that makes you do is it makes your nose look a little bit more like pointy and cute and kind of like a button nose, and I really like that. Obviously you can bring it down all the way down your nose, or you can even use like a matte white to kind of bring down your nose if you feel like you need to. But anyways, I just do it on the tip of my nose, a little bit on the cupid's bow, and a tiny bit on the chin. I don't even do it right here. I don't know why. I just stopped doing that a while ago. But yeah. Okay, so that was my summer foundation routine, at least the liquid version. Like I said, the powder version will be up in a couple of days. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry if it was a little long. I hope you guys liked it. Remember to request looks or tutorials or whatever down below in the comment section, or shoot me a message. I read all of it. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I hope I taught you a little bit of something. I mean, it wasn't, I don't know. Anyways. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe, and request things down below in the bottom bar. I will see you guys in the next video. And if you like this video, thumbs it up. So thanks for watching. Bye, guys.